Pregame.com.
Thunder at Clippers, Sunday NBA. VR has a free pick. Who do you like and why?
I like the home team. I like the Clippers here. And here's why. Forget the fact that this is a revenge spot for them. They already played Oklahoma City. But I think you're going to get the team that is in a much better spot for this game, meaning the situation sets up nicer for them. And you're getting one of the best home teams in all of the NBA. And I wouldn't be surprised if Oklahoma City actually comes into this game as the favorite.
Okay, so right now you're projecting, you're saying you like the Clippers all the way up to pick 'em. You don't want to lay, you like them all the way up to pick 'em.
As long as they're not favored.
Now, this Clipper team the shine seems to be off them.
Yeah.
In general, if you had to rank the best NBA, if I said we were going to do a draft and you get first pick, who do you pick to win the NBA title?
Miami.
All right, I'll take the Thunder.
Spurs.
All right. I'll take no. So I guess my question is, where are the Clippers at for you on this list? Might be the better way to do it.
Fifth, because of Del Negro. With a better coach, I'd put them next.
Now, a coach like this hurts, and that's what's interesting. A lot of people think there's a correlation between, let's say, if Team A and Team B played on a neutral, it could be pick 'em. But Team A might be a significantly better chance to win the NBA title. Few reasons for that. One is the division they're in, where they're at necessarily in the specifically in the rankings.
Right.
It also can be, are they built for a 7-game series? A team like the Spurs that have deep rotations and everything, better on back-to-back nights, better with their professionalism during the regular season. But the Spurs, though, still with a good chance to win the title, they have a better chance of having the number 1 seed. If you would have entered the season and said you had 2 bets. One could be you could take the Spurs to be in the finals, or 2, the Spurs to be the number 1 seed. Which of the 2 would you want?
Spurs to be the number 1 seed.
Because
the best regular season
they're
record.
built to have good performances in the regular season. It sounds like you're saying the Clippers, the coach limitation affects them more in the playoffs than it does during the regular season.
100%. I think where it's more intense, and I think coaching comes into play more. Where during the regular season, 82 games, a lot of times they just let these guys go out there and play ball. That it's not like they're coaching, don't get me wrong, you're coaching throughout the entire game, but it's not as intense as in the playoffs where you see they're calling timeout after timeout after timeout. They're making every second of every game matters.
How does this being a Sunday or a Sunday national game usually affects motivation, affects the sense of intensity, I think, the stakes? Is that pro or con for your Clipper pick?
I think it's pro for the Clippers in a sense of the motivation. They're playing at home, and this is a team that wins 80% of their home games. So they're a good home team to begin with. But I also think it's a plus for the Clippers because being a primetime game on Sunday, we know the market's saturated with more public money on these type of games. And Oklahoma City is as much of a public team as you're going to get. So because of that, I think we're also going to get line value on the Clippers.
All right, we've talked it through. Let's make it official.
Oklahoma City at the Clippers. If you could get the Clippers at a pick'em or getting points, I think that's the right side. Remember, Oklahoma City has a tough game against Denver tonight when we're taping. And Oklahoma City, if you look, they're only really 6 deep. And when you play the Denver Nuggets, they're going to run you up and down the court for 48 minutes. So I really think the Clippers, who play Cleveland tonight, which is more or less a day off for them, are going to be in a much better physical position playing Oklahoma City. And add the line value, I think it's the right side. I really do.
All right. We've been talking about your pierced ears. And this is the
now
third.
Now it's ear.
This is the third segment. So you were saying, though, your sister actually, one night, were you there?
I was there.
She put ice on it? What was she on?
Nothing.
She wasn't drunk and she pierced her own ear?
My older cousin. You got to remember, my dad has 7 brothers. And 5 of them have daughters, and all 5, the first name is Sophia. You name it after your father's mother.
Yes.
So every first cousin's Sophia, like my sister. So the older Sophia came to my house, who already had it done, and iced my sister's ears, and with a needle, man, just straight through and did her piercing. Like, you know, blood screaming everywhere.
Here's what we're thinking. We're going to get a Vegas Runner t-shirt from the row house to the penthouse.
That's how you get it done in the row house. That's row house piercing right there.
From the row house to the penthouse. We're going to be back, and we have Heat and the Knicks Sunday, NBA. I've got a free pick. Get all of our videos, pregame.tv.